Welcome to our deep dive into the dark psychology of power and control in relationships. You know, those relationships that leave you feeling depleted, confused, and questioning your own sanity. We've all encountered them, whether it's with a romantic partner, a family member, a friend, a boss, or even a colleague. Today, we'll uncover the hidden tactics manipulators use and how you can protect yourself. Because knowledge is power, and understanding these dynamics is the first step to breaking free and reclaiming your life. Power and control sit at the heart of toxic relationships. These dynamics are not always obvious at first, but they slowly creep in, taking root in the very fabric of the relationship. It's about one person needing to be in charge, to dominate, to dictate the terms. This need for control can manifest in various ways, from overt aggression to subtle manipulation. Think about it. Control over money, control over your time, control over your decisions, control over your emotions. Every aspect of your life becomes a battleground where the controlling partner seeks to assert their dominance. It's insidious, it's often subtle, and it chips away at your sense of self. You might not even realize it's happening until you feel completely isolated and defeated. These individuals, they thrive on feeling superior, on diminishing you, on making you question your own reality. Gaslighting is a common tactic, making you doubt your perceptions and memories. They need you to need them, to be dependent on them, to constantly seek their approval. This dependency ensures that you remain under their control, always striving to meet their expectations. This dynamic, it's not about love, it's about possession. It's about one person owning the other, treating them as an object rather than a partner. True love is about mutual respect and equality, not control and domination. Why the need for control? It's a question that has puzzled many. Why do some individuals feel the need to dominate every aspect of your life? Well, for some, it stems from deep-seated insecurity. They feel inadequate and unsure of themselves. They compensate for their own feelings of inadequacy by controlling those around them. This gives them a false sense of power and security. It's a way to manage their own anxiety, their own fears. By controlling others, they feel they can control their own chaotic emotions. For others, it's about a sense of entitlement. They genuinely believe they are superior, that their needs and desires are more important than anyone else's. They genuinely believe they are superior, that their needs trump yours, and that they have the right to dictate how you should live your life, that your role is to serve them. They see you as an extension of their own will, not as an individual with your own rights and desires. And then there are those who are simply malicious, who take pleasure in causing pain and suffering, who derive pleasure from the pain of others, who enjoy seeing others in distress, who get off on watching you shrink and cower. Their joy comes from your misery. Understanding their motivation can be helpful, as it allows you to see the situation more clearly. But remember, it doesn't excuse their behavior. You have the right to set boundaries and protect yourself from their toxic influence. Breaking free from a controlling relationship is a process, and it takes immense courage. First, recognize that you are not alone. Many people find themselves trapped in these dynamics. Start by rebuilding your support system. Reach out to trusted friends, family, therapists. You need people who will remind you of your worth, who will validate your experiences. Set boundaries, even small ones at first. Start saying no more often, and most importantly, have a safety plan. This might involve securing finances, finding alternative housing, or having a go bag ready in case you need to leave quickly. Chapter 4. The False Future Trick. How manipulators keep you hooked. One of the most insidious tactics manipulators use is the false future trick. This tactic is particularly dangerous because it preys on your hopes and dreams. They dangle promises of a brighter future, of change, of happiness, a future that seems just within reach. Once I get that promotion, things will be different. They make you believe that a significant change is just around the corner. Just wait until we're married, then I'll treat you better. They convince you that the future holds the key to your happiness. These promises, they're empty, designed to keep you hooked, to keep you hoping against hope. The reality is, these promises are rarely fulfilled. They exploit your empathy, your desire for things to get better. They know you want to believe in the possibility of change. But remember, actions speak louder than words. It's crucial to focus on what they do, not just what they say. Pay attention to their patterns of behavior, not their promises. Consistent actions reveal true intentions, not empty words. Chapter 5. How to recognize coercive control before it's too late. Recognizing coercive control early on is crucial. It often starts subtly, isolating you from loved ones, monitoring your phone, controlling your finances. They might belittle you, gaslight you, make you question your own sanity. Pay attention to red flags, excessive jealousy, possessiveness, a need to control your every move. Trust your gut. If something feels off, it probably is. Don't dismiss those early warning signs. The sooner you recognize the pattern, the sooner you can take steps to protect yourself. Chapter 6. The psychology of revenge and why it's so addictive. The desire for revenge is a powerful human emotion. When we've been wronged, it's natural to want to see the other person suffer. But revenge is a double-edged sword. It might feel good in the moment, but it often leaves us feeling empty, bitter, and even more wounded. It keeps us tethered to the person who hurt us, preventing us from truly moving on. Instead of seeking revenge, focus on healing, on reclaiming your power, on finding peace within yourself. The need to control others often stems from deep-seated psychological issues. Some individuals have personality disorders, such as narcissistic personality disorder or borderline personality disorder, which are characterized by a need for control and a lack of empathy. Others may have experienced trauma or abuse in their own past, leading them to replicate those patterns of behavior in their own relationships. It's important to remember that while their past experiences might offer some explanation, they don't excuse their behavior. Chapter 8. How to spot the signs of a toxic power struggle. Toxic power struggles are like a cancer in relationships. They drain the joy, the love, the life out of everything. Look for signs like constant arguing, a refusal to compromise, a need to always be right. You might notice passive-aggressive behavior, manipulation, or even emotional blackmail. Communication breaks down, resentment builds, and intimacy disappears. If you find yourself constantly walking on eggshells, afraid to speak your mind, it's time to reevaluate the relationship. Chapter 9. The Rescue-Persecute-Victim Triangle Explained. The Rescue-Persecute-Victim Triangle, also known as the Karpman Drama Triangle, is a toxic dynamic that often plays out in dysfunctional relationships. The rescuer feels compelled to save the victim, the persecutor blames and criticizes, and the victim feels helpless and powerless. These roles can shift and change, with individuals getting stuck in a cycle of dysfunction. Recognizing your role in this triangle is the first step to breaking free. Chapter 10. Why manipulative people pretend to be helpless. Manipulative people often feign helplessness as a way to exploit your empathy and get you to do things for them. They might play the victim, act helpless, or exaggerate their needs in order to evoke your sympathy. Don't be fooled. Pay attention to their actions, not just their words. Are they genuinely trying to help themselves, or are they using their perceived helplessness as a tool to control you? Setting boundaries and learning to say no are crucial in these situations. Outro reclaiming your power. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more insights into psychological dynamics. Remember, knowledge is power. The more you understand these dark patterns, the better equipped you'll be to protect yourself. Stay informed and stay safe. And always remember, you are worthy of love, respect, and healthy relationships.